What's going on, guys? Another week of video discussing what happened last time and possibility what could happen next week. So based on a price action, and I've said this last week, looking at the QQQ in front of us with couple moving averages, I've said that we're gonna see lower prices because we did close below the 8 moving average on the weekly time frame. And that's pretty much what happened. We're seeing lower prices in most of all the indexes, and I've said that that's once we close below the moving 8 moving average, you just if you just look at the left a little bit here on the side, you will see that the 21 moving average was basically a support for the price, and you can see it every time here, and then a couple times here. The moment we're starting to close below the 8 moving average on the weekly time frame, we're starting to correct really big. So looking at what's going on right now, we kind of getting close to that 21 moving average on the weekly time frame. And then if you look at that price, it's about like 350, and I draw this zone here because like you said, like I said before, price usually like a support resistance. It's not like a one-time price. It's like an area, give or take. So I said 350. Looking back, so if I switch this back to daily moving average, 350 will get around right in here. So what I'm actually watching right now, I'm watching to see if we're gonna bounce from here, like we're gonna see a little bit more prices to hit that 350 and bounce back, or we're gonna correct even lower. So, and along with that, I'm watching couple stocks like in the semiconductor that actually was leading, because usually this is not a tip for you. You want to watch not only the index, you want to watch couple stocks, because those stocks, they're gonna actually correct before the index, and then once they start moving, that's an indication of that correction is almost over. So looking, for example, in Nvidia, you'll see that we kind of like had a reversal candle here, and then all of a sudden we just been digesting all this time. So that kind of gives me a clue, along with with the whole market and upper couple stocks. So I'm kind of watching them, and so I can get a clue on, are we close to the bottom of that correction, or is it still like going lower? So going back to QQQ, along it, and I forgot to mention this last week, I used the Fibonacci, not to predict anything, but just to give me like to emphasize what my analysis. And you can see, put this on the top, put this here, you'll see that we passed that 78%, moving this here. You can see that here on the left side, 78%. We gotta pass that, and we're getting close to this area in here. Can we go to the 61 golden ratio? Yeah, why not? But most likely, like I said before, I'm long-term bullish for this market and short-term bearish. Again, looking at the SPY, you'll see that the SPY kind of put like almost a reversal direction, but I'm not really convinced yet. If I look at the SPY on the weekly, you'll see that we're getting close to that 21 moving average. Looking again at the Dow Jones, getting close. Looking SMH, we're getting a little bit close. So I'm watching. So I'm watching what the market will do, and I'll react to it. But so far, we're still in that correction form, and I'm watching those prices there, like I said, at 350, and see how the market is going to react on that price. 350 for the QQQ on a weekly time frame. That's what I think we should get a bounce. Does the market care what I think? No, I'm just going to react to what's going to happen. So that's pretty much what I'm waiting for. Couple stocks that I want to mention to you, and I did actually, I screened today, and I watched. I noticed that some oil in the oil sector, that some stocks in the oil sector that doing actually really good. Because what do you want to do in this time of correction? You want to see that the stocks that are holding and not correcting as much, those are the ones you want to buy more than you want to invest more. So for example, MNSO. This stock, you can see that it had a great move over like 200%, 240, and then it kind of broke out here, held its 21 moving average, and then it's just consolidating. So this is a good stock, still $20 along. You just want to probably be careful, because it looks like we're gonna have the earnings coming up soon. PESI, another stock in waste management. This is really $12 stock. I had pretty good earnings, but looking at the monthly time frame, look what the stock was. and then look what's going on. So on a monthly time frame, we kind of broke out with huge volume, and then we just consolidating 1, 2, 3. So about a couple of months, going down to weekly time frame, you'll see that the stock's still consolidating after this huge move of 100, almost 200%. And then when it corrected, went back, retest the previous resistance, came back. But notice when we came back, we didn't drop to that previous support. We kind of made higher lows. So this is a good indication that the stock in the right direction. All right, so keep this on your watch list. Another stock is called DO. This is one of the oil stocks company, and this is what you want to actually find, and this is what you want to pay attention to when market is in correction. You want to find stocks that actually go in on the other direction where the market is headed. So this is another good stock, RELY. Another stock in the software industry. It's actually, I had this stock before. Actually, I bought it a long time ago in here. It's actually really doing way better than the stock market. Usually what I do compare them back here. So I kind of put you can see on the top you have a QQQ. Let me take this one over so it will be clean for the sake of the. So this is, take this one out. You can see that the QQQ is kind of on the downside. Then you see the stock actually is holding up. So this is another good stock, RELY. Another one is COCO, the Vita Coco Company. Another one that it's actually holding well above the 50 moving average. All what the stock is doing is just holding and consolidating sideways, and that's a healthy move. Another stock is called SDRL, I think. This is another oil company. You can see that the stock had a base here, and you can look at it different ways. You can do this way and you can do that way. It's still consolidating and then bouncing back. This is a good candle. Like for me, I would, if I got in here, I would put my stop loss right in here. So anything below that price, I will just get out. And last stock is AESI, another oil stock again that it's holding and well way above the 21 moving average. All right, this is all I got for you guys. If you have any questions, you let me know. Subscribe if you find any value in this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.